हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हैं सब? हाउ आर यू? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, अ वेरी हैप्पी न्यू ईयर टू एवरीवन. Okay, so now without wasting time, let us quickly come to our agenda. Why we have met here? What are we going to do? Let us quickly start now. We don't have time, so we'll just start today, right? Okay. uh, yes, first of all, those who are new or those who already know, myself, CA Nidhi Parak. Today, what are we going to do? We are going to study CS Executive JIGL for May 2000, June 2022. JIGL we are going to study, right? Before moving to that, today we are going to start with the chapter Right to Information. Right to Information Act 2005. One by one, we are going to finish off the chapters, right? So today we are going to do this. Another important thing, after studying this chapter, if anyone have any doubts, any queries, anything if you want, right, you can do a mail on this mail ID. nidhibaid11326@gmail.com. You can send your queries. Your queries will be replied. Within one day only, your queries will be replied. Whatever you have a question, you have a query, anything, right? Whatever confusion you are having, you will be given a reply on that. Clear with these things, right? These basic things we are clear. Now we are going to start. In this mail ID, you will get all the information related to batches, related to the how you can join for the classes. All the information you will be getting there. You can just those who want, you can mail it, right? Now we'll start with Right to Information Act. Another thing, do like the channel, do subscribe the channel, so that if you will subscribe, then only when my next lecture comes, you will get an update, right? So do subscribe the channel as well. Fine. Done all these things. Now we come to the point. Ma'am, what is the point? Point is Right to Information Act, RTI Act 2005. We are going to study this. Simple, easy, small act, right? But yes, in exam, if you get a question from this, for sure you will easily able to answer. If you understand and listen the lecture properly, if you see the lecture properly, everything you will understand. Am I clear? Now we will discuss why this act came. What is the purpose of this act? Why we want to study this act, right? So all these things we are going to study now. Right to Information Act 2005. Ma'am, when this act came? This act came on 12th October 2005. Just a second. Okay, yes. When this act came? 12th October 2005, this act came into force in India, right? This is applicable to entire India. Done. Why this act came? Ma'am, another important thing. Simple. Because of this act, we have got a right. Ma'am, right for what? Right to ask a question to the government department also. Generally, what happens? Government department asks us the question. Submit the document, submit ITR forms, income tax returns, submit GST returns, submit registration forms, right? We need to submit so many documents. Government department can do an inquiry. Government department can take an information about us. right from the starting, right from the birth certificate, every information we have to give to the government, correct? So now this is opposite. Government we have to take the information. So this act gave us this right. This act is made for the public, that public can get right for what? Right to get information, right? So that you can take the information. कोई भी information चाहिए आपको government department की, आपको easily मिल जाएगा यहाँ पे, because ये act ने दिया है हमें right. Otherwise, for example, government हमारे लिए बहुत सारे काम करती है, right? Government does so many work for us. रोड कंस्ट्रक्शन, बिल्डिंग्स, ये सारे काम करती है गवर्नमेंट, राइट? इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, पाइपलाइंस, वाटर पाइपलाइंस. बट हाउ टू नो दैट गवर्नमेंट इज आल्सो वर्किंग प्रॉपर्ली और नॉट, राइट? अगर ये राइट नहीं होता हमारे पास, ये एक्ट नहीं आता हमारे पास, तो हमारे पास कभी राइट ही नहीं होता पूछने का, गवर्नमेंट को क्वेश्चन करने का, दैट गवर्नमेंट बताइए आप क्या कर रहे हो हमारे पैसों से, राइट? We are paying taxes. आप क्या रहे हो? What are you doing from our money? How much work you have done? Why you are not working? We don't have any right to ask. But because this act came, now we have the right. We can go and question the government. We can take the information. Ma'am, how are we going to do this? Let us study now, right? So first thing what we need to remember is this act came on 12th October 2005. Right to Information Act 2005. Yes, in exam you need to write year also. Right to Information Act 2005. Year also we have to write in exam. Try to remember right now only as much as possible. बात के लिए रखना ही नहीं है हमें, अभी ही हम सब कुछ याद कर लेंगे, करेक्ट? राइट टू इंफॉर्मेशन एक्ट 2005 कब आया? 12 अक्टूबर 2005 को आया. क्यों आया? ये राइट जनरल पब्लिक को दिया गया है. किसने दिया है? ये एक्ट ने दिया है. फॉर व्हाट? सो दैट हम पब्लिक अथॉरिटीज, गवर्नमेंट अथॉरिटीज से इंफॉर्मेशन ले सके, सो दैट ट्रांसपेरेंसी रहे, अकाउंटेबिलिटी. अकाउंटेबिलिटी मीन्स आंसरेबिलिटी. अब गवर्नमेंट भी अच्छे से काम करेगी, पब्लिक अथॉरिटीज भी अच्छे से काम करेंगे. क्यों? बिकॉज उन्हें पता है पब्लिक के पास ये राइट है, आंसरेबल है. अकाउंटेबिलिटी मीन्स आंसरेबिलिटी. दैट अगर गवर्नमेंट, मैं अगर क्वेश्चन कर रही हूँ, गवर्नमेंट को आंसर करना पड़ेगा. दे आर आंसरेबल, रिस्पॉन्सिबल है. अब आंसर करना पड़ेगा तो काम भी प्रॉपर्ली करेंगे वो लोग, राइट? ये एक्ट की वजह से, दैट इज द मेन पर्पस ऑफ दिस एक्ट, सो दैट द सब ट्रांसपेरेंसी रहे, क्लैरिटी रहे. अदरवाइज पब्लिक को पता ही नहीं चलेगा दैट व्हाट गवर्नमेंट इज डूइंग. Because of this act came, right? Another thing, important case law, ये हमें याद रखना है, केस लॉ का नेम भी याद रखना है हमें. आरपी लिमिटेड वर्सेस इंडियन एक्सप्रेस न्यूज़पेपर्स. इस केस लॉ में क्या डिसीजन आया? सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने डिसीजन दिया दैट यस, पब्लिक के पास राइट है, पब्लिक के पास राइट टू नो है. राइट टू नो मीन्स व्हाट? जानने का राइट है हमारे पास. ये इसमें भी यही जजमेंट आया, राइट? हमारे आर्टिकल 21 का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग राइट टू नो है पब्लिक के पास. एंड आरपी लिमिटेड केस में भी यही जजमेंट आया. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने बोला कि यस, पब्लिक हैव द राइट टू नो. राइट टू नो मीन्स हम इंडिपेंडेंट है, डेमोक्रेटिक है, वी हैव द राइट टू नो मीन्स राइट टू रिसीव इंफॉर्मेशन ऑल्सो, कि हमें सब इंफॉर्मेशन होना चाहिए. क्लियर? सो टिल नाउ व्हाट वी हैव डन? राइट टू इंफॉर्मेशन एक्ट 2005 क्यों आया? सो दैट ट्रांसपेरेंसी रहे, क्लैरिटी रहे, अकाउंटेबिलिटी रहे पब्लिक अथॉरिटीज के लिए. पब्लिक अथॉरिटीज आर नाउ आंसरेबल टू पब्लिक, राइट? उन्हें आंसर करना पड़ेगा. कब आया ये? 12 अक्टूबर 2005. किस केस लॉ में डिसीजन आया? आरपी लिमिटेड वर्सेस इंडियन एक्सप्रेस न्यूज़पेपर. उसमें सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने क्या डिसीजन दिया? दैट यस, आर्टिकल 21 जो हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया, दैट आल्सो वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी. आर्टिकल 21 कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया है, वो उसके आर्टिकल 21 में जो दिया है राइट टू नो, That includes right to receive information also, कि हमारे पास information जानने का right है, information लेने का हमारे पास right है. Done. मैम, these things are very very clear. सब समझ में आ रहा है हमें? Yes. Okay. Now, before moving to salient features, first we'll see what is important definitions. Public authority. Just now हमने बात किया that public authority से हम question कर सकते हैं, information ले सकते हैं. But मैम, public authority का मतलब क्या होता है? What do you mean by public authority? Right? So public authority means what? Any authority or body or any institution of self-government established, either established by parliament or state legislature, or any notification by government, any notification came and any authority is established. They are known as public authority. Public authority means what? Any body, any authority, any institution established by parliament or state legislature, right? Or by any notification government have brought a authority, right? That is called a public authority. Done. Next, record. Record मतलब क्या? कोई भी document हुआ in any manner. For example, this is also, you are writing on a paper. That is also you are recording. Let us say in your colleges, attendances are taken, right? What is that? That is also, they are keeping a record. Absent or present, record is kept, right? You are keeping images in your phone. That is also record. PDF, right? For example, this notes PDF, Right to Information Act notes PDF. If you want this also, if that is there in your books, in your phone, that is also a record. So record could be in digital form also, in written form also, in any form. Any document, any film, any files, any images, right? Any Xerox copy, photocopies, वो सब records हैं. मैम, very clear. Information का क्या मतलब होता है? मैम, record information same ही तो है. Record means basically कुछ आप record कर रहे हो. Information means what? जो आप use कर रहे हैं. For example, if I am saying I am CA Nidhi Parak, that is just a fact, right? But if that fact is useful for you, for example, मैंने आपको यहाँ पे mail ID दिया था, right? I've given the mail ID. Why? That is just not a fact. This is an information, because this information you can use it, right? If you want to get the notes, you can just mail me on this ID. You'll be provided that, right? Different things. You can use this information. That is known as information. The record which you can use it, that becomes an information, right? Information could be in any manner. It could be oral, it could be written, by gestures, in any manner information could be. Written documents are there, emails, messages, calls, all these are information. Clear? Done. Ma'am, record क्या होता है, information क्या होता है, समझ में आ गया. Right to information means क्या? ये एक्ट हमें राइट दे रहा है टू गेट द इंफॉर्मेशन. इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट व्हाट? कोई डॉक्यूमेंट्स चाहिए, आपके गवर्नमेंट के डॉक्यूमेंट्स, आपको फोटो कॉपीज चाहिए, कोई रजिस्ट्रेशन डॉक्यूमेंट्स चाहिए, कोई गवर्नमेंट का इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, राइट? ऑल दिस थिंग्स यू कैन गेट इट. कोई इमेजेस चाहिए, राइट? एनी नोट्स, एनी डॉक्यूमेंट्स, एनी सैंपल, all these things are known as information जिसका आपको right मिलता है. That is called right to information. Who is giving this right? This right is given by this act, Right to Information Act 2005. Clear? Coming next, third party. Third party means what? For example, I am government. I am government. You have asked me, you have requested me to give you some information, right? That means the parties are you and me, right? But हमारे अलावा कोई भी और है, उसे बोला जाएगा थर्ड पार्टी. सिंपल. आपने मुझे रिक्वेस्ट किया कि आपको इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, गवर्नमेंट, राइट? गवर्नमेंट, पब्लिक अथॉरिटी, हम दोनों के अलावा और कोई भी है, all they become third party. For example, you requested me, let us say you requested me कि आपको जीएसटी का इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, but I am income tax department, right? So what I will do, I am income tax department, you want information of GST, let us say, or vice versa, in any manner. So वो जो जीएसटी डिपार्टमेंट है, दैट इज ऑल्सो, वो भी पब्लिक अथॉरिटी है, नो डाउट, बट स्टिल हमारे लिए दैट बिकम्स अ थर्ड पार्टी, वो हो गया थर्ड पार्टी हमारे लिए. सो व्हाट इज थर्ड पार्टी? अ पर्सन अदर देन द सिटीजन मेकिंग अ रिक्वेस्ट. यू आर मेकिंग अ रिक्वेस्ट, आपके अदर देन, आपके अलावा जो भी है, वो हो गया थर्ड पार्टी. डन मैम, ये बेसिक समझ में आ गया मैं. ओके, वेरी गुड. अब चलो फटाफट आगे बढ़ते हैं, इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स हम देखते हैं. राइट, ऑब्लिगेशंस ऑफ पब्लिक अथॉरिटी. ऑब्लिगेशन मींस ड्यूटी. पब्लिक अथॉरिटी की क्या ड्यूटी है? पब्लिक अथॉरिटी कौन होता है, समझ में आ गया हमें. पब्लिक अथॉरिटी मींस एनी अथॉरिटी एस्टैब्लिश्ड बाय या तो पार्लियामेंट, स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर, या कोई नोटिफिकेशन के थ्रू गवर्नमेंट ने एस्टैब्लिश किया अथॉरिटी. ऑल दैट आर पब्लिक अथॉरिटीज. राइट, अब उनकी क्या ऑब्लिगेशन है, उनकी क्या ड्यूटी बनती है, उनकी क्या लायबिलिटी है हमारी तरफ, वो हम देखते हैं. सो एवरी पब्लिक अथॉरिटी हैज बीन इंटरेस्टेड विथ अ ड्यूटी. उनकी क्या ड्यूटी बनती है? टू मेंटेन द रिकॉर्ड्स. उन्हें रिकॉर्ड्स मेंटेन करके रखना पड़ेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई एम गवर्नमेंट, आई एम कंस्ट्रक्टिंग अ फ्लाईओवर, उसका रिकॉर्ड्स मुझे मेंटेन रखना पड़ेगा कि मैं क्या काम कर रही हूँ, कितना पैसा लगा है, कब काम हुआ है, कौन कर रहा है, हु इज द कॉन्ट्रैक्टर, राइट. सो मुझे सारा डिटेल मेंटेन रखना पड़ेगा. ये कौन बोल रहा है? सेक्शन नंबर 4. सेक्शन नंबर 4 is saying that some public authority, they have the duty to maintain records and publish manual rules, regulation, instructions as prescribed under the act. मेन रिकॉर्ड मेंटेन करना है, और जो चीजें पब्लिक के लिए जरूरी है पब्लिश करना, वो हमें पब्लिश भी करना पड़ेगा. किसे? पब्लिक अथॉरिटी को. किसने बोला? ये सेक्शन 4 ने बोला. डन. कितने दिन में करना है? विद इन 120 डेज. विद इन 120 डेज इनको सब इंफॉर्मेशन देना पड़ेगा, रिकॉर्ड्स मेंटेन करना पड़ेगा, एंड उन्हें इंफॉर्मेशन पब्लिश भी करना पड़ेगा. इंपॉर्टेंट इंफॉर्मेशन. क्या क्या इंफॉर्मेशन? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सेम, मैं कंस्ट्रक्शन, आई एम द गवर्नमेंट अथॉरिटी, पब्लिक अथॉरिटी, आई एम डूइंग अ कंस्ट्रक्शन, मुझे डिटेल्स देना पड़ेगा, पर्टिकुलर्स, क्या काम है मेरा, व्हाट इज माय फंक्शनल ड्यूटी, हु आर माय ऑफिसर्स, हु आर माय एम्प्लॉयज, हु आर माय कॉन्ट्रैक्टर, हु इज द डायरेक्टर, मेरा मंथली रेम्यूनरेशन क्या है, सैलरी कितना है, हाउ मच आई एम पेइंग टू माय एम्प्लॉयज, मेरा काम कब खत्म होगा, राइट. कौन से एक्ट के अंडर में ये काम कर रही हूँ, किसने मुझे अथॉरिटी दिया ये कंस्ट्रक्शन करने का, क्या रूल्स रेगुलेशंस है, राइट, कि मेरे एम्प्लॉयज को क्या फॉलो करना है, कौन से एम्प्लॉयज है, उनका नेम, उनका क्वालिफिकेशन, डेजिग्नेशन. सो ऑल दिस इंफॉर्मेशन यू हैव टू गिव. ऑल दिस इंफॉर्मेशन यू विल हैव टू गिव. डोंट जस्ट मग अप, थिंक लॉजिकली. Just now what we did, मैंने बोला I am a construction, I have to do construction. हमने रट्टा नहीं मारा यहाँ पे. We don't have to mug up. Logically, what details I will give? With what is my organization? If I am giving a contract, right? What are my duties? Who are my employees? What are my salary? What is the facility available? When this project will be completed? What are the rules, regulations which my employees are going to follow, which I have to follow? In what category I am doing work, in which category I am there, in public authority also, who is my superior, who is controlling me, right, to whom I have to give answer. All these details I will have to give. Done. Section 4 khatam. What section 4 says? That every public authority has a duty. You have to maintain records and publish that record. Publish when? Within 120 days. Within 120 days. What details we have to publish? Name, particular details, designation, qualification, If my engineers are there, my employees are there, what are the remuneration, what is the work, when the work is going to complete, who is controlling me, who is my superior, to whom I have to answer, what are the rules, regulation, instructions, what are the regulations followed, right? What are the facilities I will be providing, all the details I will have to give. Done. Right? So yahan tak sab clear? Yes, ma'am, very easy. Next, section number 5. Designation of public information officers. Section number 5. Section 4 was obligation of public authorities. Section 5, designation of PIO, public information officer, इसे बोला जाता है PIO. You will find this. Done? तो पीआईओ का क्या डेजिग्नेशन है, कैसा होना चाहिए पीआईओ? सो हम वो देखते हैं सेक्शन नंबर 5. सेक्शन नंबर 5 हमें क्या बोल रहा है? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, डेजिग्नेट इन ऑल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव यूनिट्स और ऑफिस सेंट्रल और स्टेट पब्लिक इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफिसर. या तो सेंट्रल पीआईओ भी हो सकता है, स्टेट पीआईओ भी हो सकता है, राइट? हु विल मेक अ रिक्वेस्ट फॉर द इंफॉर्मेशन. वो पीआईओ क्या काम करेंगे? वो लोग इंफॉर्मेशन देंगे. आपको इंफॉर्मेशन, कुछ गवर्नमेंट की इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, आप किसके पास जाओगे? आप ये पीआईओ के पास जाओगे. पीआईओ, पीआईओ, आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग यू, प्लीज गिव मी दिस इंफॉर्मेशन. So this is your PIO. PIO could be state PIO or it could be central PIO also. For what? What they will do? They will do all the they will be there in all administrative work, day-to-day operational work, administrative, how to manage. And what they will do? They have to make the information. They have to provide the information to whom? Who have requested for the information. आपने मुझे request किया, I will give the information to you. Right? So that is your PIO. Then designate at each subdivisional level or sub-district level. Assistant or state assistant PIO भी हो सकता है. PIO, then assistant PIO. Central PIO, central assistant PIO. State PIO, state assistant PIO. Right? Because obviously, individually, how much work I'm going to do? So much, such a large number of public is there. So I have assistants also. Central PIO, central assistant PIO. State PIO, state assistant PIO are also there. Right? What they will do? To receive the applications for information. And they will forward. Simple. हमारे assistant है ये. What they are going to do? For example, this is public. पब्लिक को इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, दे विल गो टू, लेट अस से स्टेट. कुछ स्टेट रिलेटेड इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, सो दे विल गिव रिक्वेस्ट, एप्लीकेशन देंगे. रिक्वेस्ट बाय द वे एप्लीकेशन, राइट? एक एप्लीकेशन रिटर्न रिक्वेस्ट तो देना पड़ेगा. सो दे विल गिव इट टू स्टेट असिस्टेंट PIO. नाउ दिस विल गो टू स्टेट PIO. Understood? And similarly, we have for central also. Same logic. If public want any information, so request will be given to them. Done. Then, yes, what they will do? They will help also. These people, they will help. That means they will give assistance. Assistance means they will help the public. Help the public because that is their duty. To help the public to get the information. Done? Then, no reasons to be given. आपको reason देने की जरूरत नहीं है information request करने के लिए. Yes, of course, for example, if you want to contact me, right? आप कोई मेरे assistant है, उसके पास गए, आपको मुझसे contact करना है, तो वो reason देना, that you have to give कि क्यों आपको मुझसे contact करना है और कैसे आपको मुझसे कांटेक्ट करना है. असिस्टेंट बोलेगा that press 1 number, press 2 number so that you can contact to me or call on this number XYZ. दैट इज अलाउड, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, बिकॉज वो नेसेसरी है मुझे कांटेक्ट करने के लिए. आपका नेम पूछेगा, वो आपको देना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट टू कांटेक्ट मी, राइट. अदरवाइज असिस्टेंट आके बोलेगा क्या कि किसने कॉल किया है निधि को, हु वांट टू मीट निधि मैम. सो दीज इंफॉर्मेशंस आर नेसेसरी. डन. सो सिंपल. सेक्शन 4 क्या था? पब्लिक अथॉरिटी है, उनका ऑब्लिगेशन क्या है? विद इन 120 days पब्लिश ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन. सेक्शन 5 क्या डेजिग्नेशन होगा, कौन होगा ये, किसके पास इंफॉर्मेशन हम रिक्वेस्ट लेकर जाए? असिस्टेंट पीआईओ भी हो सकता है और मेन पीआईओ, सेंट्रल और स्टेट पीआईओज, राइट. अब मैम हु विल बिकम अ पीआईओ, ऑल दिस थिंग्स वी आर गोइंग टू सी नाउ. मैम सेक्शन 4 सेक्शन 5 डन. नाउ वी कम टू सेक्शन नंबर 6. important. इंपॉर्टेंट सेक्शन. ओके स्टार्ट करते हैं. एप्लीकेशन कैसे सबमिट करनी है, हमने सेक्शन 5 में देखा कि आप एप्लीकेशन पीआईओस को दोगे. कैसे दोगे? राइट, इन राइटिंग. साथ में ऑब्वियसली गवर्नमेंट है तो फीस तो देना पड़ेगा, राइट. सो वी नीड टू गिव द फीस ऑल्सो टू पीआईओ. राइटिंग में एप्लीकेशन प्लस फीस, वॉट एवर इज द फीस, राइट. Then PIO will give you the information within 30 days. You requested for, I am the PIO. You requested me. Within 30 days, I will give information. If application is made to PIO, if application is made to PIO, if application is made to assistant PIO, then information will be there in 35 days. If you make an application to PIO, you will get information within 30 days. अब PIO का ड्यूटी है ये, right? If application is made to assistant PIO, then 35 days. 40 days if interest of third party is involved. Third party means हमारे अलावा कोई और. If that is involved, right? आपने मुझे आके पूछा GST डिपार्टमेंट का इंफॉर्मेशन दो. Third party is involved, right? Because I cannot give another party's information without asking them, another authorities. In that case, 40 days. Then 48 hours. If life or liberty is involved, very important. Let us say, I can write it down like this, emergency. If emergency आ गया है, very important. Life and death का सवाल है, it is like a life and death. Then 48 hours में you will get the information about that person. Right? Then no action on application for 30 days is a deemed refusal. Within 30 days, if I have not provided you information, that means by default you have to assume that your application got rejected. Your request application got rejected. Then no fees for delayed response. Delayed response. If public authority is delaying in response, no extra fees will be there. Simple. Again, you are making a information. You are making a request information. Request because you want to get an information about government, right? You will write it down in writing, right? Or electronically, digital, email. Let us say email, printed form. Plus fees you have to pay to PIO. Within how much time you will get the answer, reply, or information? If application is made to PIO, within 30 days. If application is made to assistant PIO, how many days? 35 days. Then if third party is involved, GST department is involved. GST department is involved, 40 days. Emergency, 48 hours. Life or death, life and liberty, 48 hours. Right? If within this limit, if within this time limit, no reply is there, that means your application got refused, deemed refusal. By default, you assume that yes, your application got refused. Then, so this is your important points. Again, last time, again, quickly, information, you will make a request, you will apply in writing plus fees, 2 things, right? Now, information, within how much time it will be provided? If application is made to PIO, within 30 days. If application is made to assistant PIO, 35 days. If third party GST department is involved, 40 days. Emergency, life and liberty is involved, 48 hours, right? These are the main limits. And within 30 days, if no reply comes, 30 days, 35 days, 40 days, whatever, that means it is a deemed refusal, that your application is not accepted. Done. Clear? This act says that how will you apply to the authority. So we have discussed this. Section 4 done, section 5 done, section 6 also done. Ma'am, what was 4? Quickly tell me. Yes. 4, section 4 talks about your obligations, right? See here. Welcome back. Obligations. Public authority ki kya obligation hai? They have to maintain records and publish within 120 days. What? Information, all the informations, right? Then come to section number 5. PIO, to whom we are going to make a request. What are the designation? Person is there who is known as Public Information Officer, PIO, Assistant PIO and PIO, state and central, both the levels. They will help you. They will accept your request. How you are going to make an application? That is given to you in your section number 6. In writing plus fees. 30 days, 35 days, 40 days. 5 gap of 5 days. 30, 35, 40 days. Emergency, 48 hours. Done. Now, what are the duties of PIO? Ma'am, very simple. What are the duties? They have to help you, right? PIO shall deal with the request. They will deal this request application, right? And if the person cannot make the request, PIO will help. If you don't know how to write, you will make an application, they will deal with that application. If you don't know how to write, they will help you in writing application also. Done? Then, if the information requested is related to public authority, he has to transfer it within 5 days and inform the applicant immediately. Within 5 days information, this application will be transferred within 5 days. And you will also get an acknowledgement that yes, your application is in process, right? Many times we get this information. For example, income tax returns we file. You keep on getting information that your application is filed, your returns are filed, your returns are in process, you got a refund. Government keeps on informing you. Same thing, right? Then within 30 days, they will provide you the information. Either they will provide or reject the request. Either your application will be accepted or your application will be rejected. But if they are rejecting your application, they will have to give reason that why they have rejected your application, to whom you can file an appeal, right? For example, if assistant PIO is rejecting your application, then you can file, you can go to PIO also, just like High Court, Supreme Court. If you're not satisfied with High Court decision, you go to Supreme Court. Same. So they will tell you this also. In rejection also, they will tell you why they have rejected, to whom you can go, right? When you can go, period, within how much time. If you want to file an appeal, right? I have rejected your application. If you want to file an appeal against me, let us say within 10 days you can go, within 30 days, they will give you this period also, right? Where you can go. This is telling you when, this is telling you where. From High Court, you go to Supreme Court, right? So they will tell you where you have to go also. This also, they will tell you. Time limit within which above appeal can be filed. Extra time limit. That when will you file the appeal? Done? And this already we have done. If life and liberty is there, within 48 hours, information should be provided. And if PI fails to give decision, if within 30 days you don't get any reply, that means it is a deemed refusal. Already, ma'am, we have studied this. Same thing again. So what are the duties? PIO's duty is to help you deal with your application. If you don't know how to write the application, how to make the application, they will help you in that also. If you want information about me only, I am going to pass this appeal this application within 5 days to higher authority, and I will give you an information also, right? You will get information within 30 days, 30 days, 35 days, 40 days, whatever is the criteria. You either your information will be accepted, your request will be accepted, या फिर आपकी रिक्वेस्ट रिजेक्ट हो जाएगी. अगर पीआईओ, अगर डिपार्टमेंट, अगर पब्लिक इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफिसर अगर आपकी रिक्वेस्ट, एप्लीकेशन रिक्वेस्ट रिजेक्ट करता है, आई विल हैव टू गिव रीजन क्यों मैंने रिजेक्ट किया, कहाँ आप अपील कर सकते हो, कब आप अपील कर सकते हो, कितने टाइम में आपको अपील फाइल करना है. ऑल दिस इंफॉर्मेशन विल बी गिवन टू यू. और अगर मैंने कुछ रिप्लाई नहीं किया, बाय डिफॉल्ट आप मान लो कि आपका एप्लीकेशन रिजेक्ट हो गया, डीम्ड रिफ्यूजल. मैम डन. वेरी 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 इजी. कितना इजी एक्ट है ये. ओके, नेक्स्ट, पार्शियल डिस्क्लोजर्स अलाउड. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, पब्लिक इज देयर, आपने इंफॉर्मेशन मांगा, you ask for information about 5 things, right? Related to 5 things you want a detail. Now out of this, let us say this 4 are related to army, some army details, confidential, right? बहुत secret है, confidential है, because you know army details are confidential, right? तो क्या ये जरूरी है कि पब्लिक और पीआईओ को ये इंफॉर्मेशन देना पड़ेगा? नहीं. द आंसर इज नो. दे विल गिव इंफॉर्मेशन ओनली अबाउट फर्स्ट, सेकेंड एंड थर्ड. दिस इज नोन एज पार्शियल डिस्क्लोजर्स. पार्शियल मीन्स व्हाट? आधा आधा. थोड़ा मैंने दिया आपको इंफॉर्मेशन, थोड़ा मैंने नहीं दिया. मैं ये 4th और 5th पॉइंट का इंफॉर्मेशन आपको नहीं दूंगी. Why? Because this information is confidential. किसी के पास नहीं होना चाहिए information related to army or any such information. Let us say related to any explosives or important project is there, of government project is there, which किसी को नहीं पता होना चाहिए. आपको information नहीं मिलेगा. आपको सिर्फ ये 1, 2, 3 ये 3 information मिलेगा. That is known as partial disclosures. आप जाके ये नहीं बोल सकते कि अरे नहीं नहीं मुझे तो ये सारा इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, आई वांट ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन, क्योंकि राइट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन एक्ट, आरटीआई एक्ट बोलता है. नहीं, फिर वो लोग क्या बोलेंगे, सी आओ इधर, आरटीआई एक्ट ने सेक्शन नंबर 10 में हमें परमिशन दिया है दैट हम पार्शियल डिस्क्लोजर्स कर सकते हैं. इट इज नॉट कंपल्सरी कि हमें सारा डिस्क्लोज करना है. पार्शियल डिस्क्लोजर्स अलाउ, राइट? सेक्शन नंबर 10 ने हमें ये राइट दिया है that only that part of the record which does not contain any information which is exempt from disclosure. कुछ information compulsory नहीं होता disclose करना, right? तो हम वो नहीं करेंगे. बाकी का part गवर्नमेंट आपको दे देगी, पीआई आपको information दे देगा. किसने ये दिया है? सेक्शन 10 ने ये राइट दिया है. तो अब आप जाके पीआईओ को नहीं बोल सकते कि आरटीआई एक्ट बोलता है कि हमें सारी इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए. नो, पीआईओ विल शो यू दिस सेक्शन नंबर 10 that आ बेटा see this section number 10 partial disclosure कि हम कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन जो हमें अलाउ है हम नहीं बताएंगे आपको. as simple as that. Done. that is your section number 10. बट कैसे होगा ये? नोटिस दिया जाएगा. आपने मुझसे 5 चीजों का इंफॉर्मेशन मांगा, 1 2 3 4 5. I want to give you only 3 information. What I will do, I will, this is PIO, this is a public, right? This is PIO. आपने इधर एप्लीकेशन दिया, राइट? अब एप्लीकेशन आपने दिया 1 2 3 4 5. अब PI only want to gives you this 3 information. So what PIO will do? PIO will give you a notice. पहला एप्लीकेशन गया, अब PIO ने आपको नोटिस दिया. नोटिस में वो क्लियरली मेंशन कर देंगे that see I am going to give only 3 information, so a notice is required. एप्लीकेंट आपको एक नोटिस दिया जाएगा. क्या चीज के लिए? आपको इन्फॉर्म कर रहे हैं दैट सी हम 3 इंफॉर्मेशन दे सकते हैं, बाकी हम इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं देंगे. तो आपको एक नोटिस दिया जाएगा. दैट ओनली पार्ट ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड रिक्वेस्टेड आफ्टर severance, severance means सेपरेट करने के, रिकॉर्ड सेपरेट किया हमने, पहला 3 बाद में 4 5, राइट, कि कौन सा रिकॉर्ड दिखाना, आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड की जाएगी, कौन सी इन्फॉर्मेशन कॉन्फिडेंशियल है, दैट शुड नॉट बी प्रोवाइडेड, हमने वो सेपरेट कर दिया, एंड सो वी विल गिव यू दैट इन्फॉर्मेशन ओनली, राइट. द रीजन, अगर कोई रीजन है, दे विल गिव यू द रीजन ऑल्सो, इफ एनी इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट, इफ एनी रीजन इज देयर, they will give you that also. And which person have given this decision, which PIO, because there will be so many PIO, right, different states, different subdivisional assistant PIOs will be there. Who gave you this decision? Who gave you this decision? That will also be given to you, right? So simple. Partial disclosures allowed. Who gave you, who give this permission? Section number 10 ने बोला है, PIO can give you partial disclosure, but PIO will give you a notice. Notice about what? Inform करने के लिए that see, I am going to give you 3 information which are possible. Rest are confidential. Who नाम भी लिखा होगा that which person gave this decision, right? Name and designation will also be given to you. I'm done. Now, which information should not be disclosed? Which information? This act have given some exemption. That okay, some information it is exempted, that you don't have to disclose. This RTI Act will not be applicable on such information. Disclosure is not required. That is given to you in your section number 8. Exemption from disclosures. That which informations you don't have to give. Ma'am, how do I remember so many points? Baba, use your brain. You don't have to give such information. PIO will not give such information, which is against the government, which is for the integrity, sovereignty, integrity, for the freedom of country, right? Which is in the favor of country. Now, let us say any terrorist come and ask me that give us the information. Why should I give you the information? Because it is against my company. I have to protect my country, right? I'm not going to give you the information. Then if court only said that government, you will not give this information to public. Fine. Forbidden means prohibited by court. Court have said no, don't give this information. If parliament, if any such information will disclose any work of parliament or state legislature, right, which any authority freedoms are given to them, if you breach that information will not be given to you. Then any confidential trade secrets, any confidential information, secret information, that will also be not given to you, right? Any foreign government's information. For example, Indian government and America government have a contracts. Now you come and you tell me that give us that contract, give us the information about that contract. I will say no. Why? Because foreign government is involved. I will have to take permission from them because confidential information is there. Otherwise, you will get information about America, which obviously America government don't want, right? So that information will also not be provided. If it is for the safety, then for investigation, for example, NCB investigation, CBI investigations are there. It is not compulsory that CBI, all the CBI information, CBI will give you all the information. No, it is their duty. They are doing investigation. You cannot go to the CBI and tell them, give us all the information. They cannot do that because it is very confidential. They investigate confidentially. They find out the facts, reasons. So all such papers, then cabinet papers, whatever council ministers papers are there, that information, that records will not be given to you. Done? So you don't have to read it, just logically. If it is for the protection of the country, if it is confidential of the foreign country, if court have only said no, if it is for the safety of the people, if for the process, for example, CBI investigation process, during the investigation process, if any such information will harm that process, they will not give you that information. Cabinet papers will not be given, council ministers, whatever meetings are done, right? All that papers are there, that such informations will not be given to you. Easy, very easy. Ma'am, do we have to remember all this in sequence? Not required. In any sequence you can remember. Totally fine. Clear? Done. Right? Yes, of course. Reasons will be given to you that why they are not giving you. This we have already discussed. That notice दिया जाएगा आपको. That see हम first 2 3 1 2 3 ये point से आपको दिखा रहा है. 4th 5th confidential हम नहीं देंगे. Why? Reason देंगे. किसने request, किसने ये decision दिया वो भी दिए बताया जाएगा आपको. So all these things will be done. Done? Yes, I hope सबको समझ में आ रहा है. समझ में आ रहा है तो बाकी आपके फ्रेंड्स को भी बोलिएगा, देखिए लेक्चर, उन्हें भी फायदा होगा. सब्सक्राइब करना चैनल को सो दैट आपको नेक्स्ट वीडियोस, नेक्स्ट लेक्चर्स भी आपको इजीली अवेलेबल हो जाए. इफ यू वांट टू नो हाउ टू गेट द नोट्स, फ्रॉम वेयर, हाउ टू जॉइन द लेक्चर्स, हाउ टू जॉइन द क्लासेस, you can mail me on that ID. You will be provided the information related to that. Clear? Okay, coming back. Yes, now comes important part. Another important. Information commissioners, public information, right? PIO, public information officers है. So इधर commissions बनाया जाएगा, right? Commissions means those are going to work for this. Information commissions. 2 will be there. Central and State Information Commission. Central and State Information Commission. Okay. Now quickly we'll go through this one by one. CIC. CIC means what? Central Information Commissions, right? अब यहाँ पे ये बनाएगा कौन? Let us quickly read, see this. Who will make this? Simple. Who will constitute this? Constituted by central government. Central, CIC, Central Information Commission, Central Government बनाएगा इसको, right? कैसे बनाएगा? ये बेसिकली एक कमिटी है, राइट? इस कमिटी में कौन होंगे, क्या काम करेंगे, दैट वी आर गोइंग टू सी नाउ. इसमें कौन होगा? इसमें होंगे चीफ इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर, एक तो होगा चीफ इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर, राइट? दूसरा होगा इधर सेंट्रल इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर्स, सेंट्रल इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर्स. ये कितने होंगे? ये होगा 1 चीफ इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर. सेंट्रल इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर्स कितने? लेस देन 10 और इक्वल टू 10 विल वर्क. एक कमिटी बनाया जाएगा. कौन बनाएगा? सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. उसके अंदर कौन होगा? चीफ एंड अदर कमिश्नर्स. चीफ एक होगा, अदर कमिश्नर्स लेस देन 10 होंगे. क्लियर? कौन बनाएगा, कौन अपॉइंट करेगा ये सब? चीफ इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर, सेंट्रल इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर्स कौन अपॉइंट करेगा? सो प्रेसिडेंट विल बी अपॉइंटिंग. सो अपॉइंटेड बाय प्रेसिडेंट. प्रेसिडेंट अपॉइंट करेंगे ये मेंबर्स को. किसकी हेल्प से? ऑन रिकमेंडेशन ऑफ कमिटी. डन. सो CIC कौन बनाएगा? सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. उसके अंदर कौन मेंबर्स होंगे? चीफ इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर, सेंट्रल इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर. कौन अपॉइंट करेगा? प्रेसिडेंट अपॉइंट करेगा, राइट? कितने टाइम के लिए ये लोग बनेंगे? दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ये अमेंडमेंट आया है. पहले इधर था 5 years, अब अमेंडमेंट आ गया है, अब है एनी नंबर ऑफ इयर्स. जितने टाइम भी प्रेसिडेंट चाहे, जितने टाइम भी डिसीजन आया, उतने टाइम के लिए, जितने टाइम भी गवर्नमेंट ने डिसाइड किया है, उतने टाइम के लिए दीज पीपल कैन बी अपॉइंटेड. बट maximum age is 65 years. 65 years तक कितने टाइम के लिए भी बन सकते हैं? 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, any number of years. Any number of years could be there. Initially, पहले इसमें 5 years था. That maximum you can be Chief Information Commissioner for 5 years. Maximum. But now amendment have came. Now it is any number of years, whatever the government decides. उतने टाइम के लिए ये लोग कमिश्नर्स बनेंगे. डन? ये तो समझ में आ गया मैम. नेक्स्ट, नो रीअपॉइंटमेंट. रीअपॉइंटमेंट नहीं होगा वापस. नो रीअपॉइंटमेंट. डन? देन आई होप यहां तक सब समझ में आ गया. Let us talk about salary also. मैम इन लोगों को सैलरी कितना मिलेगा ये कमिश्नर्स को, राइट? सो सैलरी कितना होगा? सैलरी ऑफ चीफ इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर will be as equal to salary of chief election commissioner. Done? So if you want, you can just write down all these things. अगेन सेंट्रल इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर कौन बनाएगा? सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. उसमें कौन होगा? चीफ इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर एंड सेंट्रल इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर. कितने होंगे? 1 एंड अदर्स होंगे लेस देन 10. हु इज गोइंग टू अपॉइंट? प्रेसिडेंट इज गोइंग टू अपॉइंट. फॉर हाउ मेनी years? Any number of years, but maximum age 65. मैम फिर से अपॉइंटमेंट होगा? नहीं, नो अपॉइंटमेंट. No reappointment. How much will be the salary? Chief information salary will be equal to chief election commissioner salary. Central information commissioner salary will be equal to central election commissioner salary. Done? Yes. Now another important point. For example, I am there. Let us say Nidhi is there. Nidhi ma'am is there. Let us say I am chief information commissioner. Or let us say vice versa. Let us put like this. Let us say I am central information commissioner. अब obviously I want a promotion, right? मुझे promotion चाहिए. I want to become a chief information commissioner. Chief central information commissioner. Chief central information commissioner बनना है मुझे. Right? Ma'am, for how many years you can become? Any number of years. Yes, that is true. But if I want to become from central to chief, my maximum years will be 5 years. Remember this thing. This is also an amendment. If I am continuing as central information commissioner, I can become for 5 years, 10 years, any number of years until I reach 65 years. But if I want to become chief information commissioner, chief from central to chief, then my maximum aggregate, this will be total aggregate. Aggregate means what? In दोनों का मिला के maximum 5 years only I can stay. Aggregate in दोनों का मिला के tenure will be 5 years maximum. Done? So that is your CIC. Let us quickly go through this now. And same has state commissioner. Now state commissioner is very easy. CIC में कौन होगा? चीफ इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर होंगे, सेंट्रल इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर होगा, राइट। चीफ इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर कितने होंगे? 1। सेंट्रल इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर नॉट मोर देन 10। डन। देन चीफ इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर, सेंट्रल इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर कौन नहीं होना चाहिए? ये मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट भी नहीं होने चाहिए, मेंबर ऑफ लेजिस्लेचर, स्टेट, यूनियन टेरिटरी, ये सब नहीं होने चाहिए। बेसिकली जो बहुत फ्री लोग हैं, I should not be working, I should not be the member of parliament, I should not be member of state or union territory, right? I should not have any profit oriented business or any political connection जिसमें मेरा profit हो रहा है. Any such business I am not going to carry. Then only I am eligible to become this commissioners. Done? Appointment कितने टाइम के लिए? जितने टाइम भी गवर्नमेंट बोले, right? But maximum 65 years. Reappointment possible? No, ma'am. Reappointment is not possible. Right? Salary इधर लिखा नहीं है. You can write it down here. Number of years, salary, everything is here. Yes, it is there. समझ में आ रहा है ना सब? जितना I am teaching you from this notes, if you want, you can get this notes also. That is more than enough. You don't require now. If you have heard each and every word properly, you don't require to read from module also. Everything is covered up. Okay. Done. मैम वैसे ही स्टेट कमिश्नर्स भी होंगे. स्टेट कमिश्नर 1 एंड ये होंगे नॉट मोर देन 10. अगेन नॉट मोर देन 10. ओके, सो वो भी हम देख लेते हैं. स्टेट कमिश्नर्स एज वेल, स्टेट इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर्स. अब ये कौन अपॉइंट करेगा? कौन बनाएगा ये? वेरी गुड. कॉन्स्टिट्यूटेड बाय स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. वो सेंट्रल था तो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, ये है स्टेट है तो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट बनाएगा. कितने मेंबर्स होंगे? एक तो चीफ होगा, चीफ स्टेट सेंट्रल कमिश्नर, स्टेट इंफॉर्मेशन कमिश्नर एंड अनदर स्टेट कमिश्नर्स. ये कितने होंगे? 1 एंड दिस विल बी लेस देन 10, राइट? लेस देन और इक्वल टू 10. इक्वल टू विल ऑल्सो वर्क. कौन अपॉइंट करेगा? उसमें था प्रेसिडेंट, यहां पे होगा गवर्नर. अपॉइंटेड बाय गवर्नर. गवर्नर यहां पे अपॉइंट करेगा कमेटी की रिकमेंडेशन से. Done? Ma'am, again, number of years, same, 65 years maximum, and any number of years. Reappointment, no reappointment, same things. Right? Ma'am, salary? Salary of State Information Commissioner. I'll write it properly. Salary of State Information Commissioner will be as equal to salary of Chief Secretary of State Government. वहां पे इलेक्शन कमीशन था, यहाँ पे चीफ सेक्रेटरी है. So remember these things properly. Done? And salary of Chief State Chief Information Commissioner, right? State Chief Information Commissioner, उनकी सैलरी होगी salary of Election Commissioner. So remember this thing, this is different, right? वहां पे इलेक्शन कमिश्नर्स थे, यहाँ पे सेक्रेटरी भी है. Salary of State Information Commissioner will be equal to Chief Secretary of State Government. Salary of State Chief Information Commissioner, that will be equal to election commissioners. Done? Ma'am, again, now from SIC, I want to become chief. Maximum tenure 5 years. Aggregate. Aggregate means total of both. टोटल मेरा टेन्योर होना चाहिए 5 years. अगर मुझे प्रमोशन चाहिए इसमें तो टोटल मेरा इतना 5 years का टेन्योर रहेगा. फिर देन ये वाला काम नहीं करेगा. Then this will not work. Done? You can just note down all these things. Okay. Next. अब इन लोग के पास क्या पावर्स है? मैम वेरी सिंपल. जिसने सबमिट किया था एप्लीकेशन, उनकी हेल्प करेंगे बेसिकली, राइट? तो ये सब सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की ड्यूटी है टू रिसीव द कंप्लेंट्स. पब्लिक को कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, दिस कमीशन विल हेल्प आउट. अगर आपकी एप्लीकेशन रिसीव नहीं हो पा रही, कोई पीआईओ ही नहीं था, सो यू कैन फाइल अ कंप्लेन ओवर हियर, राइट? अगर आपकी इंफॉर्मेशन रिफ्यूज हो गई विदाउट एनी रीजन, यू कैन गो टू दिस पीपल. कितना फीस, अगर फीस बहुत ज्यादा मांग रहा है पीआईओ, यू कैन गो टू दिस पीपल, राइट? अगर गलत इंफॉर्मेशन दिया है पीआईओ ने, go and complain to them. So basically ये PIO के head है, right? They are the head of PIO. If you have any problem, right? If PIO, you could not submit the application because PIO था ही नहीं, go to them. Refuse कर दिया information देने से, go to them. Commissions के पास जाओ, right? कोई response नहीं आया, within 30 days, 35 days, 40 days, you can go to this commission, SIC, CIC. फीस बहुत ज्यादा अनरीजनेबल है, बहुत ज्यादा फीस चार्ज किया पीआईओ ने, गो टू देम. इंफॉर्मेशन फॉल्स या इनकम्प्लीट है, यू कैन गो टू देम. देन व्हाट विल हैपन? यू विल फाइल अ कंप्लेन, राइट? दे विल रिसीव योर कंप्लेन, दे विल डू एन इंक्वायरी. इफ दे आर सेटिस्फाइड, दे विल हेल्प यू, दे विल इनिशिएट द प्रोसेस. इफ दे आर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड, दे विल रिजेक्ट योर एप्लीकेशन. एज सिंपल. मैम कितना इजी चैप्टर है ये तो. डन. सी ये भी हमने पढ़ लिया है. एग्रीगेट टर्म होगा 5 years. अब लास्ट टॉपिक पे आएगा हम, अपील्स. अब आपको कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, आप जाओगे तो सही, राइट? किसके पास जाएंगे हम? सो नाउ वी हैव टू स्टडी दैट, राइट? किसके पास हम जाएंगे, किसके पास नहीं जाएंगे हम? वेरी वेरी इजी. सो हम चलते हैं यहाँ पे. ओके, नाउ इफ आई कम टू अपील्स, देन हमें किसके पास अपील्स लेकर जाना है? सो नाउ वी आर डिस्कसिंग अबाउट दैट. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, कौन अपील करेगा? इफ आई एम द पब्लिक अथॉरिटी, आपको भी प्रॉब्लम है, आप अपील करोगे, राइट? जिसको प्रॉब्लम है वो जाके अपील करेगा. सो हु इज गोइंग टू फाइल एन अपील? अगर आपको डिसीजन से प्रॉब्लम है, आपको किसी फीस से प्रॉब्लम है, यू आर गोइंग टू फाइल एन अपील, राइट? अगर आपको पीआईओ के डिसीजन से प्रॉब्लम है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आप पीआईओ के पास गए, पीआईओ से आपको दिक्कत है, प्रॉब्लम है, यू आर हैविंग अ प्रॉब्लम इशू विद द पीआईओ, सो देन यू विल गो फॉर फर्स्ट अपील. Who will make this appeal? Obviously, who will make this appeal? Who is suffering, right? You are suffering, you are aggrieved. Aggrieved party. Aggrieved party means those party who is having problem. If you are having problem, you will file an appeal. If I am having problem, I will file an appeal. Aggrieved party who is suffering, that is going to make an appeal, right? To whom you are going to make an appeal? Appeal to whom? Somebody senior of EPIO only, right? If you want to complain about me, you have to complain to my senior only. What will you do complaining about to my junior? You have to complain to my senior only. So senior, any officer, senior officer to PIO. Any of senior officer who is senior to PIO, right? You are going to make an appeal to them. Within how many days? Time limit also should be there. It is not that you are going to file an appeal after 5 years, 6 years. No. So within how much time you have to file appeal? Within 30 days. Ma'am, within 30 days from when? From the decision given by PIO. For example, this is the time limit. Here you made a request, right? Here, the PIO gave the decision, right? From here, PIO have given the decision. Now 30 days, you are not satisfied with the PIO's decision, right? You are not satisfied with PIO's decision. Then within 30 days, from the decision within 30 days, you will go to this senior PIO, right? Within 30 days, you will go. Then extension, you will get any extra time? Extension you can get of maximum 15 days. That you could not file within 30 days. Extra 15 days you will get. But of course, your reason should be reasonable. Some proper genuine reason should be there. Then only you will get. Otherwise, you will not get extra time. Genuine reason is there, then only you will get extra time. If sufficient, if proper reason is there, if sufficient reason is there. Done. Simple. If you are not satisfied with PIO, make a first appeal. Appeal to senior. How many, within how much days? Within 30 days. From when? From the decision came. When the PIO gave you the decision. From there, within 30 days. If you have a genuine reason, you will get extra 15 days. Done? Now you are not happy with this also. You are not happy with first appeal also. So now you will go to second appeal. Again, who will make this appeal? Aggrieved person, right? Those who is not satisfied, that is only going to make the appeal. So aggrieved person. I've written the spelling wrong. Ma'am, what is this? You don't know this also. Aggrieved party will make an appeal. To whom you are going to make an appeal? Now here come this commissioners, which we have studied. Chief commission, state commissioners, right? So now these people, you have to make a second appeal to these people. Then within how much time? Now remember, here you get more days. You get 90 days. Within 90 days. 90 days from when? From first appeal. Whatever decision came from first appeal, from that decision date, you will get 90 days more to file a second appeal. To whom? To CIC and SIC. Extension? Yes, possible. How many days? That CIC and SIC will decide if sufficient reason is there. If sufficient reason is there, then you will get an extension also, that you can file an appeal for that. If you give a proper reason. If proper reason is not there, you will not get an extension also. Done. So that is your first appeal and second appeal. Ma'am, very, very simple. First, if you're not satisfied with the PIO's decision, you are aggrieved, you will go to senior officer of PIO. Within how many days? Ma'am, within 30 days we will go. Extension possible? Yes. How much? Maximum 15 days extension. But if proper reason is there. Now you are not satisfied with first appeal also. Go to second appeal. Who will go? Aggrieved party. Who is suffering? To whom you will go? CIC or SIC? Ma'am, what is this CIC, SIC? Arey Baba, just now we are done. Right? Commissioners, central commissioners, 5 years appointment, aggregate, maximum age 65 years, all these things we have done. You will go to them. Ma'am, within how much time? Within 90 days from first decision, first appeals decision, not PIO's decision. First appeals decision, you got the decision, you're not happy, go for second appeal within 90 days. Extension depend on CIC and SIC. If they want to give, if sufficient reason is there or not, according to that, they will decide how much days extension should be given to you. Done. Appeals are also done. See, this is given to you 45 days. 45 days means what? Extra 15 days extension. We have studied this maximum 15 days extension, right? That is what they have given here. Done? Okay. Now, third party appeal against PIO. Now, ma'am, we know third party, other person. If they want to make an appeal, now what will happen? Within 30 days. If your third party is not happy with the PIO's decision, third party can file an appeal within 30 days, first appeal, and 90 days for second appeal. Then 30, 90, same. No extensions. No extension is given here. Ma'am, very simple. This is nothing again, same repeated. So you can just read it out. Yes. Next is penalties. Every time on public penalties are there, right? Penalties charged on public. Now here penalty is on PIO. PIO will be penalized. If PIO is not working properly, penalty should be there, right? So how much penalty? Maximum 25,000. 250 per day and up to maximum 25,000. If PIO is not working properly, if PIO is not accepting your application, if PIO is not providing you the information, or if PIO is delaying in giving you the information, right? Or giving you false information, any such thing, right? Then what will be the penalty? This is the penalty. 25,000 maximum and rupees 250 per day. Each day's fine will be there. On PIO, not on public, on PIO. Done. We are done this with this chapter as well. Completed. That's it. A small chapter, easy chapter. Surely you read this much, whatever we have done, surely you will be able to attempt the answers in the exam, whatever related question. 4 marks questions, sure, 4 to 8 marks question could be there from this chapter. 4 marks question minimum, right? So just by doing this much, if you can score easily, why not? Why to leave it? Yeah. So that finishes your Right to Information Act 2005 for CS executive, who's going to appear in June 2022. Right? If you like the lecture, do like it, do subscribe my channel, so that even I also get to know that yes, you are understanding, so that next lecture also I upload it. It should be useful for you, right? I'm not getting any benefit. You are getting benefit from this. So it should be useful for you. If you're having any queries, anything, you can ask me. I have given you the mail ID, right? So you can use this mail ID and you can ask me, right? Again, I'll just share the information. You can share it with your friends also, so that they can easily see it, and it will be helpful for them as well. I hope everything is clear. I hope you like the lectures. Do write it down to me, do comment it, so that I come to know about your about it, whether you liked it or not. So that, and if you want that I should make another lecture, I should teach you another topics also, let me know about that, so I'll do that also. Fine. Okay. Okay. So I'll meet you in the next lecture with the next topic we'll do. Till then, do study all these things, and I'll see you. Okay. So thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the class. Please take a maximum benefit of it. Thank you.